I want to bring you in, Anisha, and I want to ask you. Now, we know the Supreme Court is going to continue to hear the matters from the 15th of July after the summer vacation break. When does the district judge now start hearing the matter?
Well, there is no date given. Preeti, as of this moment, as of the moment of pronouncement of this order, the files will have to be transferred from the office of the civil judge, Varanasi, to the office of the district judge. And they should, ideally, it does not take more than 1 or 2 days maximum to transfer the files, to transfer all the documents. So we should see something happening. We should find out in the next day or two when the hearing will be in the district judge's court. Now, today, especially being Friday, there is a weekend involved, and there is also from Monday or Tuesday, the next couple of days, we should find out when the hearing will happen. But there is no timeline as such for the transfer. The court, what the court has said here is that our order of the 17th of May will continue for the next 8 weeks, which basically means that till the time, that seems to be sort of a guideline of sorts, so that the district judge can hear the matter, can make some sort of a decision while the Supreme Court's order of status quo on the ground is still in force. So we are expecting that in the next few days this matter should be heard before the district judge, particularly since the court has said that the maintainability issue will be the priority. The court has said that we will take up this issue again in July. So during the time when the Supreme Court is on its summer vacation and the district courts are still functioning, we should see some movement in this case.
Yes, for sake of clarity, Anisha, also explain to us what the court essentially has said about the 17th of May order, its own order, and how that has to be maintained.
Well, the 17th of May order, if I may remind you, on the 16th of May, there was which was a Monday, which was a holiday in the Supreme Court, there was a survey going on in the disputed area. Now, on that date, the Hindu petitioners went to the civil court Varanasi and said that we believe that a Shivling has been found where the Muslim side believes that there is a fountain. On the basis of that claim by the Hindu side, the civil judge Varanasi had passed a direction that you seal off that entire area, you restrict entry of persons into the entire area to just 20 persons who can offer namaz, and because of that, the Supreme Court then passed its 17th May order, which is now what is going to stay in operation, where the Supreme Court said two things. One, that there will be no restriction on entry of persons who want to enter the mosque and offer namaz. You will have no obstructions whatsoever to the namaz being offered or to the rituals that are done before the namaz is offered. Secondly, what the court had said, that if there is a Shivling or whatever it is that has been found that is being claimed to be a Shivling, you must protect that, because the Hindu side had expressed the apprehension that some damage to that structure could happen if people are allowed to go near it. So after that, the Supreme Court passed an order that you protect what is there, what is the Shivling, and you protect the namaz both, and it is for the district administration to ensure that both things are carried out simultaneously, that the namaz is also carried out properly without any obstruction, that there are arrangements made for the wazu, and what is being said to be a Shivling is also protected. Now, we've seen over the last 3-4 days that iron railings have been put around that structure which the Hindu side believes is a Shivling, and locks have been put in to make sure that nobody can go in. In addition, there were the pipelines that were there that were sending water into that area have also been stopped, so that there is no water damage to that place. So all of that will continue, but the court has said that you must make sure that alternate arrangements for wazu are also put in place.
Today, of course, we saw, Anisha, the Muslim side arguing that the maintainability of the suit should be heard on priority. For the sake of clarity, explain to us, what does the maintainability of the suit in this case really mean?
Okay, legally, maintainability of a suit means that can something that is being asked for by the petitioner, can the court even hear this matter, and can the court pass any orders in that matter? That is where the main that is where the main argument of the Muslim side lies. They have said that the right to worship petitions cannot be heard by the civil suit because any hearing on the right to worship petition will have a direct bearing on the religious character of the place of worship, which is barred by the Places of Worship Act. To put it in simpler terms, the Muslim side has said that if you go into the question of whether there can be access or whether there can be any modification to either the Shringar Gauri temple or the area where the Shivling is being said to have been found, then what you're doing is violating our right to have the namaz there. You're violating the existing mosque in that particular area, and under the Places of Worship Act, whatever existed at the time of independence has to be allowed to exist. So because the mosque has been there for more than 350 years, you cannot now say that there should be some change in that entire premises so that the Hindu petitioners can access the Shringar Gauri Mandir or the other idols which are there in that place. The maintainability issue essentially comes down to this: can the court say that because X's right to worship exists, then Y's right to worship can be changed or modified? And the Muslim petitioners are saying you cannot do that because the Places of Worship Act bars you from hearing any petition which seeks the alteration of the religious character of the place. And that is where this entire issue really lies, and that is where the court has said that the district judge should hear the question of maintainability before anything else can happen, because the Muslim side is saying that the moment you say that a survey should be conducted, the moment you say that any sealing can be conducted or any modification can be conducted, you are in fact changing the religious character of the area, and that is something that you cannot do. This petition is simply not maintainable. The Hindu side, of course, says that no, we are not changing the religious structure. The religious structure, the religious character of this area is of a temple and not of a mosque. So if our petition is allowed, there is no change. We simply get back what we should have had all through. So now that where the entire controversy will lie, and the maintainability issue will now have to be considered by the district judge on whether the right to worship of X devotee can at the same time exist with the right to worship of Y devotee. Back to you.